Today on the TV24 News, spring open house at Rainbow Omega, Governor Ivey signs IVF legislation, Tim Tebow stands up for children. These stories plus weather with Lacey Clance and sports coming up.
It's now time for the TV24 News, presented to you by Team 1 Chevrolet of Gadsden.
Thank you for tuning in to the TV24 News. I'm Shasta Jones. Here's the news for Thursday, March 7th, 2024. On Saturday, March 16th, Rainbow Omega Garden and Gift Shop will be having an open house from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m. They want to invite everyone to come out and join them. So here's some information about the event they shared with us for our viewers. So I'm here with Tim. Tim, tell me about what Rainbow Omega has coming up next weekend.
We're very excited. On March 16th, Saturday, from 10 to 3, we'll be having our spring open house for the Rainbow Omega Garden Center. This is something that we've planned pretty much the whole off season to get ready. We'll have our ferns out. We'll have several other plants available. Some special sales going on. Also, we've invited some local dignitaries. We'll also have a couple of food trucks here. So we'd like for everybody to come out and kind of enjoy the day as we kick off the spring season for Rainbow Omega's Garden Center. We've actually done a little rebranding this year. We had a great season last year. The whole year was probably our best sales year ever. So this year we've we'll retitle ourselves as Rainbow Omega Garden and Gift Shop. We feel like that a lot of people have associated just with the plants that we grow, which are, as you can see, are pretty spectacular. We also have a lot of other items there, t-shirts, candles, soaps, some locally grown items that we're pretty proud of too. So we want folks to know that we're more than just beautiful plants that we produce here at Rainbow.
And if they do come out, do they need to bring cash, card? Is everything accepted? How does it?
We will accept everything. Cash, card. We even have a Venmo account now. So any mode you want to pay us, I promise you we can accept it.
Tell me also, there's an event coming up, a 5K. What does that look like for everyone, and what do they need to do to be a part of that?
Yes, ma'am. The following Thursday, March 21st, is World Down Syndrome Day. And so that whole week, we're having what's called a virtual 5K run. Unlike most 5Ks where you have to show up at a specific time, run during a specific route, a virtual 5K will allow you to participate any place, anywhere, at any time during that entire week. You can even run on a treadmill if you want. You can walk in the neighborhood. You can do a little bit today, a little bit tomorrow if you don't want to do the full 5K. It's something we want to make available for everyone to participate during that entire week so that they can have the opportunity to support Rainbow Omega wherever they may. Whatever state, country, town they live in, we would be happy if they would go online and register, or the day of the spring open house on March 16th when they're here, we'll have opportunities for folks to sign up then as well.
So Kathy, tell me what you've got here in the gift shop.
Well, we carry a wide array of pottery that we just got from Michael Carr, and we've got some in here and some new ones outside that haven't been unpackaged yet. We carry wind chimes. We also carry a lot of candles that people love. They sell not just by the name of the candle, but also by the fragrance. We've got some called Bye Bye Bugs. Sweet Home Alabama is a good one. We also have goat's milk soaps and lotions that people just love to have here. We also carry our t-shirts. This is not one of the new ones. We have a new one with our new logo. We will be here Monday through Saturday, Monday through Friday, 8 to 4, Saturdays, 8 to 2. My favorite part is working with the residents, the peeps, the individuals. They help us grow all our plants that we have here. They enjoy meeting the customers and working with them. And of course, I love my customers. We enjoy having gardening classes on Saturdays. Our next one that's coming up, I believe, is container gardening. That is a popular one. We will have it on a Friday and a Saturday. Friday night from 5 till whenever they're done. Saturday, 9:30, I think, till when they're done also.
Wait, what kind of plants are they growing?
Well, we'll be they'll be able to gather plants from the plants that we grow here, and we like to teach them to do something with a thriller, filler, and spiller. And they can learn to know where to put the plants, whether it be in the sun or the shade, and we teach them how to water them and fertilize them.
They have some amazing plants, and the candles they have are definitely worth taking a sniff. You may be pleasantly surprised. Yesterday, Governor Kay Ivey signed SB 159, the IVF protections legislation, after it received overwhelming support from the Alabama legislature. Governor Ivey said in a statement, the overwhelming support of SB 159 from the Alabama legislature proves what we have been saying. Alabama works to foster a culture of life, and that certainly includes IVF. I am pleased to sign this important short-term measure into law so that couples in Alabama hoping and praying to be parents can grow their families through IVF. IVF is a complex issue, no doubt, and I anticipate there will be more work to come, but right now I'm confident that this legislation will provide the assurance our IVF clinics need and will lead them to resume services immediately. Alabama supports growing families through IVF. From protecting the unborn to supporting IVF, Alabama is proud we are a pro-life, pro-family state. Yesterday, Tim Tebow shared a powerful testimony to the House Judiciary GOP about combating child sexual exploitation. Let's take a listen to that clip from the testimony.
My name is Tim Tebow, and as Chairman Biggs stated, I'm fortunate to be and humbled to be the chairman and the founder of the Tim Tebow Foundation, and we exist to bring faith, hope, and love to those needing a brighter day in their darkest hour need. To sum it up, we strive to fight for people that can't fight for themselves. Some of you may know me from sports, but honestly, more of you probably know me from getting cut from a bunch of sports teams, as Miss Dean mentioned earlier. So thanks, Miss Dean. We can talk about that later. It's all good. But honestly, why we're here today is to talk about the MVP. Not the MVP I chased most of my life. Couldn't get, by the way, but chased. Not the MVP most of you are probably thinking, no, not the most valuable player. A more important MVP, the most vulnerable people. That's why we're here today. A year and a half ago, this awesome lady to my left, Camille Cooper, joined our team, and I asked Camille, I said, Camille, what breaks your heart the most? And she wrote down the number 20,000. And I said, what does that mean? And she said, it's a problem. I said, what problem is that? It's the 20,000 boys and girls that have been abused and raped, and their images and videos have been captured, but nobody has been able to identify them. They're unknown. Until someone knows them, how could somebody rescue them? And I knew that day that my heart was broken and my eyes were open, and we had to do something. So I said, Camille, what do you think's the best approach? And she said, bring the best teams and players together. So we convened a meeting in Lyon, France, with amazing frontline heroes. Homeland Security, Interpol, Europol, NCMEC, ICMEC, ONIMI, Google, so many people and many more came to the table with really two goals. The first one, how many boys and girls are unknown, are unidentified? And it wasn't 20,000. It was over 50,000. And the second goal is how do we protect them? And that's where Operation Renewed Hope was born, led by HSI just a few miles away from here. And so many partners from around the world. And in 15 days, they were able to identify 316 boys and girls. 316 boys and girls. It was an incredible operation, but that's a tiny dent in what we're called to get to. It was amazing work, but it was so small in comparison. And so why we're here today is to be able to ask you to say yes to a bill that we're going to present. And this bill really has one goal, to build a rescue team. Because there's so many frontline warriors and heroes, but there's just not enough. And we need to support them, and we need more of them to get to these 50,000 boys and girls. So this bill is strictly to create a rescue team that has the funding the support, the training, the technology, so that they can get to these 50,000. You know, I've had the privilege of playing for a lot of sports teams in my life. In almost all of them, we've had incredible resources to give us a better chance at winning a game, something that ultimately, as much as we care about it, doesn't matter. Why would we not give as much, if not more, resources to the frontline heroes that are going after the most vulnerable boys and girls on the planet?
Let's move on to sports now. In high school baseball yesterday, Lincoln beat Mumford 8-4. Sylacauga shut out Fayetteville by a score of 10-0. Then in high school softball, Spring Garden beat Galesville 16-2. Ohatchee smoked Gadsden City with a 22-4 defeat. In college softball, the JSU Lady Gamecocks played a great game to the Georgia Tech Lady Yellow Jackets. We're going to take a look at some of that footage.
Have a lot of state championships in the last decade or two.
2-2, and she's going to send one towards the gap and fairly deep and out of here. Hello, Emma Elrod has her first collegiate home run, and she opens up this game 2-0 for the Gamecocks. Big smiles for her and her teammates.
Yeah, that's got to feel good for Emma Elrod, being local to Metro Atlanta, getting her first home run as a freshman in college softball here in front of her family and friends that are close by.
The ball sent pretty deep, and Edgman will not be able to make the play. One run will score.
And unfortunately, even though the Lady Gamecocks played a great game to the Georgia Tech Lady Yellow Jackets, they lost 8-6. So good game, and hopefully this next one, especially with the young lady making the home run, is awesome. Don't forget, the Calhoun County Baseball Tournament Championship game will be played tonight at 7 p.m. TV24 will go live from Chocolaca Park at 6:30 p.m. with coverage between the Alexandria Valley Cubs and the Oxford Yellow Jackets. That's going to be it for your sports today. Thank you for watching the TV24 News presented by Team 1 Chevrolet of Gadsden. We're going to leave you with your area weather forecast from Lacey Klontz. Signing off from Oxford, Alabama. Have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
For today's Forecast Extra, remember the lake that formed at Death Valley National Park following unusually heavy rain? Well, here's an update. Lake Manly in the Badwater Basin, which dates back to Tropical Storm Hillary, has been closed to kayakers. Strong winds last week reportedly spread out the water in Badwater Basin, making it shallower. And as California's wet season winds down, it becomes less likely that the temporary lake will survive. Now coming up here in Oxford tonight, temperatures are getting down to 59 degrees and we'll have mostly cloudy skies with occasional showers. And then tomorrow, it's getting all the way up to 71 degrees and we'll have about a 90% chance of heavy showers with rainfall near an inch. Now, as for the rest of the weekend, Saturday, we are seeing a high of 69 degrees with a 60% chance of rain. But after that, we are really not seeing much rain for a while. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, there's a 0% chance. And then on Wednesday and Thursday next week, it's only a 20% chance. However, that is going to cool the temperatures off just a little bit. On Sunday, the high is going to be 59 degrees. But then on Monday, it'll be a high of 65 degrees. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, it will range from 70 degrees to 76 degrees. I'm Lacey Klontz with your TV24 weather.
Not believe it, but it's true. The 2024 Team 1 Chevys are here. All 23-24 Silverado light duties have 2.9% financing for 72 months. The hottest new 24 Team 1 Chevy Blazer, 1.9% financing and no payments till April. And the #1 selling family vehicle, the Equinox, 24 models. You got it. 1.9% financing and no payments till April. Team 1 Chevrolet, home of the best people, the best service, period.
Some say college isn't for single parents or people who work full-time. I'm here to prove them wrong. I'm a first-generation American, the father of Dion, and a non-traditional student at Gadsden State Community College. As a sergeant in the Army National Guard, I've watched soldiers with degrees progress faster in their careers. So today, I'm in school, involved in the Veterans Upward Bound program, and excited to see what's in store for my career. I truly am earning my wings at Gadsden State.
I'm Alan Parnell, the Parnell Insurance Agency. We've been here in Oxford and Alabama, Tallapoosa, Georgia since 1990. With Auto Owners Insurance, we're able to give customers competitive pricing along with excellent coverages. Parnell Insurance can handle all of your personal, commercial, and life insurance needs. We have a very experienced staff, both personal and commercial. All together, we've got about 125 years experience. Come see what our insurance agency can do for you in Oxford, Alabama, and Tallapoosa, Georgia.
Auto Owners Insurance.
At Campers Unlimited, we offer a no-pressure experience, no hidden fees, and great service after the sale, making us one of the fastest-growing RV dealers in the Southeast. With our second location in Oxford, we offer a great selection of over 220 campers from top brands, including Grand Design. Our mission is to help friends and family spend time together in the great outdoors. At Campers Unlimited, you aren't just a customer, you are family. Check out our inventory at campersunlimited.net or come see us at Gadsden or Oxford.